Hi everyone, I'm Thibaut de la Touane, lead designer of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, and today, I'd like to introduce one of the 4 characters in the game. This is Dariâ, who's a support-based assassin, so she's there to help other assassins with their actions. We'll see how this works in a moment. In this situation, Bastiano is close to the fast travel station. He's ready to leave the terrain. We've accomplished the objectives and now we can leave. Dariâ will try to meet him. She has to go around and use these squares because of the wall here, so she'll have to go through these guards here. She made it here without being detected. Now she'll try and make it to this square here. So one action to move here. I saved an action during the previous turn. I had 4, now I have 3. Once here, I have to do a detection test and see if the guards have spotted me. And as you can see, they've both spotted me. Now I'm being pursued. In the final version, we'll place a red base on the figurine, but we're using this cube for the prototype. So I'm pursued. I'm going to leave the square as an example to show you. When we leave a square while being pursued, the guards will chase us. I'll move the crossbowman who chases me. This was my second action. I don't want him to chase me further on my way to Bastiano, so I'll use my smoke bomb to make us safer. The smoke bomb, for one turn, let me get rid of it. For one action, I regain stealth along with my allies on the square. And that's really useful when getting away. I'll then use my 4th action to run here. Now that I've made it here, I noticed that as the guards were getting reinforcements, some made it to our square. Now this guard will move here, which means we should all do detection tests, and we don't want that. So we'll use the event card I picked at the beginning of the run. It's called Whistling, and it allows an assassin with one action to attract a guard from an adjacent square and take him out without a detection test. As you can see, we're out of actions, so here's where Dariâ will lend a cube to Bastiano. This is her special ability. She can lend a cube to an assassin who spent all his actions and who remained incognito throughout the turn, which is the case for Bastiano. Since she was spotted, she couldn't do it, so Bastiano will spend this action to activate the Whistling event card and take out the guards he's attracted toward him. So here's one of the things we can do thanks to Dariâ's actions. Now let's see what happens, and here's a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know more about this character's development, I recommend you stop watching now, because we're going to open Dariâ's envelope. From her envelope, when she levels up, we'll replace the assassin card with one where her special ability increases. As we can see, now she can give a cube to an assassin who spent his and remained incognito, but at any time. We don't have to wait for him to have run out of actions to get her cube. This allows for more manageability in the use of her special ability. The other thing that happens on every level is that each assassin gets 3 skill cards, which he can look over and pick one. This one he'll use until the end of the campaign, so this choice is quite important. First we have Eagle Nest, which allows us to climb the tower and synchronize without spending an action, even if we're being pursued. In other words, if Dariâ were here and were being pursued, she could still climb the tower and escape the guards. This skill allows us to escape and synchronize, revealing things on the board without spending an action. Here's another fun card, which allows us to pull out of our bag an object that looks like a bomb to frighten away a few nearby guards. They'll move away from Dariâ. We're spotted when using this, but it does push away some of the guards, so it could be useful in some situations, namely when there are many guards. And for the final card, I'll give you an example. This card allows her to call Ezio, the famous Ezio. Every assassin has, depending on his level, the ability to call Ezio onto his terrain, and he'll stay there for one turn and perform actions. We'll simulate this quickly right now, so Ezio could appear on Dariâ's square and move 3 squares while being pursued by the guards he comes across. This will allow the passage to be cleared. He can't be attacked and he'll disappear at the end of the turn. It's not so much a combat tactic, but rather a support to clear the area around you. This could be a choice. Once I've made this choice, I place the card on one of the 4 spaces on my assassin board. And this concludes Dariâ's demo. If you want to know more about this character, you'll find more information on our Facebook page. There you'll find featurettes and step-by-step illustrations leading up to the final stage, as well as more background on the character, her childhood, and what led her to become an assassin. All this on our Facebook page. See you soon!